الحمد لله.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. I'm joined with the amazing Louis today.
Hi, I'm Louis, and you probably know me from Instagram or not. Maybe you know me now. I'm a student, I'm 20 years old, and yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. If you don't know her from Instagram, then check out her Instagram. I'll tag it right next to her somewhere up here or down here. And you can check it out. It's really good. I actually found you on Instagram, so alhamdulillah, Instagram can be a great tool sometimes, mashallah.
Yeah, really.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, so first question I want to ask you. Were you religious before you became Muslim? Like, did you follow a religion? Did you believe in God? Like, what was the situation for you?
Yeah, so my situation was I was kind of like born into a Christian household. Not that we were super doing anything, but you know, the traditions. Okay, the baby gets baptized, and I also, it's kind of funny that I went to a Christian primary school, not because my parents were religious, but I don't know really why I went there. And so I always kind of believed in God. I just felt that there is someone who created everything. But over the time, I didn't really understood how can all this be real with Jesus and all the stories I heard as a little child. So yeah, and over the time, I kind of lost the belief in Jesus. I don't really know what happened to me. And also in high school, I got very lost from this belief because, you know, you're surrounded with friends who are not believing into anything. So I always didn't really know, do I believe in God or do I don't? And yeah, this was kind of like the situation I was in before I got into Islam.
Okay, so you were kind of very confused. You weren't really like sure. So how did you go from that state of being confused to becoming Muslim? Like, where did that come from? You must have, did you know any Muslims? Like, what happened?
Yeah, actually, I got in contact with a Muslim friend online, and we were talking just normally, and we weren't talking about religions and, oh, you are a Muslim and I'm a Christian. No, it was just about normal things. He's living in Egypt also, so it was interesting to talk about, hey, how's your life there? My life is like this. Okay. But there was one moment I was very fascinated by his mindset, because at that time I was very lost. I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to deal with situations or problems. And at that time he told me like, yeah, calm down, your problems will fade away, just be thankful, everything is written, God protects you. And I was like, wow, I never heard that kind of advice from someone. So this was kind of like the first moment I knew, okay, the religion is really doing something with you. It's not just something you follow, it's something you internalize. But it wasn't very that I knew, okay, this is Islam, and wow, this is because he's thinking like this. That came later. Yeah.
MashaAllah, so it was really through his character and the way he was thinking that you kind of saw the beauty of it. But I guess at the time you must have thought, oh, it's just someone who's just really cool, like really has a really good mindset. You didn't realize that mindset came from his teachings and his upbringing and everything. So like, did he teach you about Islam, or did you go and find Islam? Like, how did you go from that to actually becoming Muslim? And, like, putting hijab on
he didn't really told me anything. I don't know if this was his intention or thought like, please do everything on your own. I don't want you to force, or so I actually did everything on my own. And I guess it's a good way. So one day I decided to visit him in Egypt, and this was also the first time I saw Muslims the first time, because here in my city no one is a Muslim, and of course I never saw a Muslim before. I never heard the adhan. So this was an experience really unbelievable. And after that I came home, and then I was still confused. I was, of course, fascinated by their lives, how you really fully give your life to God and the religion, the faith, and how you became strengthened to it. But at that time, when I came back from Egypt, I was like, yeah, okay, I also want to build a stronger connection to God. And how can I do it within my religion, Christianity? Of course, why not?
Yeah.
So I really decided, okay, I want to change my life. I needed a guidance. So I thought, okay, I pray, I celebrate Easter, I went to church, and I wanted that restrictions kind of, because of course, as I mentioned, I didn't know what is life, how to act. So I thought, okay, when I live my life within a religion, it helps me. So I researched, I Googled, okay, what is a Christian dress code? Okay, maybe I should wear like longer skirts or something like this. Or what are little sayings you can say before you eat in a Christian way? Because I wanted that gratitude. Or I also wear like a cross necklace, or I decided I buy like a wooden cross with Jesus on it to put it on my door, as those Christians are doing it, because I just wanted my life. Yeah, I wanted life in connection with God every day, and not just on Sunday. But yeah, also I researched the Islam. Like I found some revert stories, and I was very fascinated by it, while I'm trying to be a good Christian. And yeah, then came the point I found out, okay, it's not possible within Christianity to to be what I wanted my life to be. And yeah, then came the day I found, okay, then Christianity, it's not possible to live my life as I wanted. So I had to admit at that time, it was kind of shocking for me, because of course I was also full of prejudice and everything, but I had to admit, like, there is no other way. I have to believe in it, in Islam. Also because I found out the history of the three religions, how they're coming from the same root, and all things about Jesus and about the miracles mentioned in the Quran. So yeah, that's kind of like the story.
MashaAllah, that's amazing. It's kind of similar to mine as well. And did
Yeah.
you know that Islam came from the three like Abrahamic religions? And did you know about Jesus being in the Quran before you became Muslim, or was that once you started studying?
No, totally no.
Me neither, right? Like literally, like the stuff I knew about Islam is like I didn't even know that it came from like Judaism, Christianity, Islam. I had no idea there was a connection. I had no idea that Jesus, peace be upon him, was in the Quran. Like I had no idea what any of these things.
I don't know why they are not teaching this in school. I mean, I had religion as a subject there, but we never talked about it.
But okay, so you put hijab on, you became Muslim. How did you tell your parents?
I actually didn't tell my parents. I also don't wear the hijab really like outside. I always try to wear something on my head, like a cap, a hat, whatever. Sometimes a black hijab, but not really. And also my parents don't know, because it's kind of critical here in Germany. Many people are so full of prejudice, bad prejudice. So it is really the hardest thing to tell anyone. So they don't know.
Yeah, that's hard actually. May Allah make it easier for you. I mean, I think everyone keep doing your du'as that inshallah she'll find a way. I know the situation is really bad in Germany right now. And it's sad that there's something that you want to do, but it's hard for you to do because you're worried about like if people are going to shout at you, if they're going to be mean to you, people get physically violent sometimes as well. And I think I had this a tiny bit in London, but London's not bad. London's full of Muslims, so it's hard to put ourselves in that situation if we don't know what it's like. And I really, really hope that you find a way. Like I was saying to you earlier, once you've broken that obstacle, you know, it'll be fine for you ever since. Once you've gone past the obstacle of telling people and being visibly Muslim, it would just become second nature and you won't even notice you're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm believing in it like half a year now, and I'm still in contact with my parents, but they don't notice it. But even when I tell them afterwards and telling them, hey, I believed in it for like maybe 2 years or something, you didn't notice, and I'm still the same person. Of course I'm the same, but it's just something inside of me. So I don't really know what is the fact that keeps people shocking by Islam.
It's the media. It's how the media portrays Islam. And, you know, more people like us who are coming out, becoming Muslim, seeing the beauty, can show other people the beauty. And inshallah, we can kind of break that myth of Islam is terror and war and show what Islam really is. You know, it's submission to God, not submission to God in a way that you kill innocent people, but submission to God in a way that you pray 5 times a day, you fast, you control your desires, you be a good person, you give to charity. These are the things that are important to us. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming on the Aisha Rosalie channel. I've never said Aisha Rosalie channel before, but it's the first time that I've said it. Thank you for coming on. And make sure you check out her Instagram. Thank you so much, Lee.
Thank you. Also.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.